hidden in the rocks of northeastern Utah, right at the base of the Uinta Mountains and on the edge of the High Plains Desert. Along an ancient trail used by Native Americans for thousands of years, and just above these ancient carvings is a symbol, a Spanish symbol for gold. Our adventure starts here at a common resting spot by the river where Native Americans, Spanish explorers, outlaws, and pioneers crossed paths. Hey everybody, what's up? I want to take you on an adventure today. We'll call this a treasure hunt. We're going to be looking for Spanish gold, possibly an old outlaw cache, and maybe even some pioneer history. I'm just north of Vernal, Utah, right on the Brush Creek, and this used to be the old Native American trail into the Uintas. Later, it would be used by the Spanish trying to find gold, and then later it would turn into the outlaw trail. Any outlaw who traveled this part of Utah would have taken this trail, and this trail takes you down into Vernal. It's about a day's horse ride from here. It's about 10 or 12 miles. So we got the Spanish, Native Americans, outlaws, and pioneers all used to pass this rock. And since this was a day's trip from Vernal by horse, because that's all they had back then, or you're walking, people would camp here all the time because you got fresh water coming out of Brush Creek, and then it's a nice little overhang right there so you can get shelter from the weather if you need to. So come with me and we'll explore this area. Everything should be right here in this general vicinity, and then I'll go find a place to camp tonight. But right now, somebody's got like a Red Bull jump set up right here so you could jump across the river on your mountain bike. I don't think I would attempt it. But I think they must have had a bridge right here at one time, because that looks like the old trail to me. And then I think it loops back that way and over the hill. Unfortunately, I don't have a metal detector. It would definitely be a bonus if you had a metal detector and you came to this spot, because a lot of people have camped right here. Stuff could have fallen out of their pockets. They could have buried their little stash of money or something that they robbed from a stagecoach. But I'm under the overhang right now. You could probably park at least 5 or 6 wagons here. So that means you could probably set up quite a few tents. But heck, with this overhang, you probably wouldn't even need a tent. So I'd imagine if you looked long enough, right here, you could probably find some artifacts back from the pioneers at least, or some outlaws possibly. Maybe find a little stash of gold. Because one of the rumors is the Spanish had little stash spots for their gold until they could move it back to Spain. But warning, if you do come here and do some metal detecting, the kiddos from in town come up here and party a lot. At least they used to. I don't know if they do anymore, but probably. And there's plenty of beer, tabs, bottle caps, you name it. Probably find a bunch of that, and possibly some history. So good luck, and wish us luck, so hopefully we can find something without a metal detector. So let me know how many people would be interested in me metal detecting for something. Let me know in the comments if you think I should buy a metal detector and start doing some of that. See, here's some signs of the kiddos coming up here and partying and doing some graffiti. But I'm standing right above the alcove. And we are really close to Red Fleet Reservoir. You can get to the lake over there, well, the reservoir. Ugh, there's a dead animal up there. Like, I see bones and a little bit of hide. Oh, there's a piece of the spine right there too. Looks like a dead deer. So I wonder why that ended up here. Strange place for a deer carcass. Like it was just a baby too. So let me give you some background on this adventure. Through my channel, I met a local guy that's really into the Rhodes Lost Gold Mines. Well, he's not into them, he's related. RWL Media, Randy and Wanda Lewis Media. They told me about another creator from Utah. Well, I think he's from Utah. I know he lives here in Utah. And his name is Terry Carter. And he's a treasure hunter pretty much all through the state. And he revealed some clues to a treasure area. And this is the spot. So if you want to look up Terry Carter or RWL Media, they both are pretty good storytellers. And they know a lot more history than I do. I use all sorts of things like that for information, and I'm very happy that Randy reached out to me and told me about Terry so I could use some of his little clues on treasure hunts. And that's what today is, a Terry Carter treasure hunt. Going to find some Spanish gold, some outlaw treasure, some pioneer treasure. I want to say thank you to everybody who has subscribed or liked one of my videos. And I want to encourage anybody who hasn't hit that join button and become a member of the Fuel Your Next Adventure. With the membership, you get early access to my video on Wednesday before the rest of the world gets to see it. And now it's my turn to pay it forward. So become a member now and be entered in our drawing at the end of the month of November 2024. To win this calendar. We have a few of these calendars to give away, so don't think you can't get one. Become a member now, and you could possibly receive this as a gift from us. And in the future, we'll be giving away some more stuff to members. Man, this little spot feels like I'm on Mars almost. If you took away all the juniper trees. Okay, but there's supposed to be a little rock dwelling up here too. Unsure of the age. It might have just been somebody camping or an outlaw hiding. But that's what I'm looking for now. And this is all located on the same rock outcropping. So we went from Mars, and now we're on the moon. Still looking for clues. Oh, there's Tank. Go down there. I can see the little hideout. Let's go check it out. Here it is. Just a pile of rocks. Somebody used it as a shelter. But who knows how old it is? Could only be like 10 years old. It's hard to say. So here's where a little rock wall is, down here under there. And you got the perfect view of where the road would come down, the trail. Because there, right there is where the bridge is. And then I think it goes around that little hill. And then I don't know if it followed where the highway goes, or if it kept going up that ravine. But you would have heard anybody coming down here on their horse and their wagon. So makes it a pretty good vantage point if you don't want to be seen. All right, we're getting higher now. Woo, doggy. Well, we can still go further. But we're on a little scavenger hunt, so we'll keep looking around. Look for any more petroglyphs. Possibly some artifacts somewhere. Who knows? Let's see if we can go see anything in between these boulders. I'm not seeing nothing. Those are odd though. They're like the same size, so I don't know how natural that is. Might be two little footholds. Oh, here's some initials. Huh. Wonder how old that is. There's supposed to be another set of initials up here, or just letters. I don't know where exactly. So that's kind of what we're looking for next. It's supposed to be a CMC. That doesn't look like a place where it would erode. That looks like a step. But it just goes to the top of the boulder. According to Terry, that rock right there, I think, is supposed to be the face. And the face would be a Spanish marker. And now that I think about it, Terry was saying those initials were on a little cliff ledge that you had to crawl for a minute, and I think it might be right there, and then in between the boulder right there, and then underneath the face. I don't think I'll be doing that today. It looks kind of sketchy, and I don't want this to be my last adventure. Woohoo! We're almost to the top. There's a little tank right down there. And then the stone face. I believe that's the top of his head right there. Some more little cascading pools when it rains hard enough. All right, there it is. There's the face. Wow. We still got a little puddle up here in the pothole. But in my opinion, Vernal is where the slick rock and the canyonlands get started. We got plenty of sandstone here. Goes through all the layers of rock pretty much. There's some dinosaur tracks over here by Red Fleet. We might go look at those. I feel like we'll have time. Go see some dinosaur tracks. It's a dinosaur real similar to a raptor. That boulder's about ready to slide off. One day. Yeah, we better go stand on the very top over here. Just because we can. Nice. That's a good viewpoint. See, the dinosaur tracks are just down that road. And you can take that road to the back side of Red Fleet too. And then after that, I don't know where it goes. I haven't chased down that road. Looks like there's a couple real nice camp spots over here though. Just above the rock carvings and right below the face is a Spanish symbol for gold. Is this face in the rock marking where the gold was hidden? Or is it pointing to another location for the next clue? We can only guess. How would you like to follow that big semi down the canyon? Doesn't look like it's moving too quick. That is a big trailer. All right, let's make our way back to the truck and we will go check out them dinosaur footprints. What the heck? Now that I can see the face a little bit better, it looks like there's two of them. There's two faces up there. And from some of the other Spanish mines I know about, usually the mine is right below the face. Like the water that drips off the face will lead you to the mine. But I don't think there was a mine here. I think this was a stash spot. But I'd like to take a metal detector right underneath those faces. See if anything makes noises. This location is approximately 11 or 12 miles north of Vernal on Highway 191. Right when you get to the sign for the Simplot mine, turn east and you're there. The cliff face you see right as you turn onto that road is where you need to be. Let's go see some prehistoric history. We're gonna go see evidence of a dinosaur called Dilophosaurus. He's a lot like a raptor, except for he's got two crests on his head. Like how a rooster has one crest, this guy's got two. So he looks cool. So we gotta make it 1.5 miles. And it says it's between difficult and strenuous. So I imagine this ain't gonna be too easy. It should be worth it. I love seeing some dinosaur footprints, especially ones with claws. So it looks like we got to go up and then left behind that first hill. So it looks like the hard part's going to be coming back up. Most of the trail is downhill to the water. So it should be a challenge getting back up. I'll have to stop every 10 steps or less. So it's the beginning of November. I'm still in my shorts. We're supposed to be getting a winter storm tonight. So I don't know if this is a warm before the storm or if it's not going to get as cold as they say. I guess we will find out tonight. But it's nice now. I had to put on my sun hat because I felt like I was getting a sunburn on my face. And I don't want that. Give me some raccoon eyes. I never looked to see what temperature it was. Let's see what my phone says right now. 52. Should be kind of accurate from the last place I had service. So 52. It's about 2 o'clock. So we only got 2 or 3 more hours left of warmth. So I spotted a couple little alcoves. This one's had a fire in it, but I couldn't tell you if it was an ancient fire or a recent fire. Huh, slipperier than it looks. Okay, I don't think there was a fire in here. It just looked dark. And I can't see that one very well from here, but back on the trail, it looked like there was some mud built up around the front. Like maybe they had some rocks stacked up there at one time, I don't know. Not the right area for cliff dwellings, but it looked like one. I think we're getting sort of close. I don't know what it is about the Uinta Basin. There's some more bones over there. I guess a deer tripped and fell, broke his neck. Because when I was getting my stuff ready at the truck, there's a deer leg right next to the truck on the other side of the fence. Leg bone. So watch where you step, so you don't step on some bones. Okay, we've made it to the protected area. It says anybody removing or moving the 2 million-year-old evidence of life will be prosecuted. So we won't be touching any rocks. "200 million years ago, this area looked like the Sahara Desert. As in the Sahara, there were oases. Strange visitors came to see these oases among the dunes. We know by the tracks they left behind in the wet sand, hundreds of footprints now exposed here by the lake in the Navajo sandstone." Well, sweet, we made it. This is where the dinosaur tracks are. We'll go see if we can find some. They sort of got a little map right here for us, so we have an idea where they are or where they're supposed to be. Okay, I found what I think is the first footprint. You see it? You got 3 toes there. And let's see. I wear a size 14 and it's bigger than my foot. That little dinosaur would mess you up. Yeah, these guys were a lot like the raptors. I don't think they had that special little claw like the raptors do, but they're the same shape, the same size, and they got sharp teeth. They would eat you. Let's go find some more. Yeah, looks like there's a couple right here. There's another one, almost as big as my foot. And another one. Hopefully they're showing up on the camera. Oh, here's another one. That one's about the same size as my foot. There's another one. That looks like one right there too. They're not quite as nice as the ones by Moab. I think it's at Copper Ridge. I'll look it up and make sure I'm right, but I think that's what it is Copper Ridge. Got a couple little ones right here. That guy's almost as big as my foot. And there's another one here right next to it, I think. Some of them are pretty hard to see. Okay, a lot of them are pretty hard to see. It said there's over 100 footprints here, but a lot of them are barely visible. They said on the sign. But that's cool. At least we found something today. Found some prehistoric history. Okay, now it's time to walk back 1.5 miles to the truck so we can go find a camping spot. The Eagle has landed. We're in Dry Fork Canyon, one of my favorite places. This canyon's pretty awesome. Bunch of sandstone cliffs, like really tall ones. I brought you here once before, a long time ago, when we were going to Skinwalker Ranch. And this canyon has lots of Spanish history in it too. I spent a couple of years up here searching for the road's lost gold mines. So tune in next week. We're gonna go search for some more Spanish treasure. I'm gonna set up my trail cam tonight. Hopefully we catch some animals. Maybe even a skinwalker. We'll see. But I'm just gonna hurry, cook my dinner, and go to bed because I got up early. And if I catch anything on the trail cam, I'll put it at the end. I hope you had fun, because I did. Well, we only caught this strange looking creature this time. So we'll keep looking. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.